My favorite thing about social media is the way that it makes you feel so good about your natural body. The way it welcomes everyone's innate beauty with open arms. And how our special and unique smiles are celebrated. Not shaved down into tiny T-Rex teeth only to be covered with little strips of porcelain only to then have dental problems for the rest of your life. Gone are the days of unique smiles and properly functioning teeth. Today, in 2024, we all have pearly whites that all look the same and are created to mimic the look of pure perfection or very small pieces of white gum. Unfortunately, the uncomfortable side effects that people continue to live with after getting veneers, it's just too horrible to ignore. Today, we are diving very deep into the reality that is getting veneers. And it's actually a lot worse than you could expect. Now, let's buckle up because we're really going on a journey in this one. The very first veneers were created in 1928 in California by a man named Dr. Charles Pincus. Pincus? Their purpose was to temporarily cover little imperfections and cracks and discoloration in actors' teeth during shootings of movies. Leave it to Hollywood to tell you you just ain't good enough as you are, am I right? Today, veneer procedures have exceedingly grown in popularity, obviously due to social media, and it just seems like you can never go online or see anybody in Hollywood with their original natural smile. These photos I'm about to show you feel like a genuine crime and might cause severe sadness. Before and after veneers. We got The Weeknd. I only remember The Weeknd's face being the one on the left. Now he looks just like a sugar daddy. He looks like one of those greasy guys that sits at the corner of a bar and asks you if he can take you to Hawaii for the weekend. Like something really weird like that. JoJo Siwa now looks like a character, like a cartoon of herself. I don't genuinely think she even looks like a small child. Can we just be honest? Those original teeth looked fine. Like they looked more than fine. Miley Cyrus is one that I will actually fight you about this one. Her original smile was so cute and youthful. Now her teeth literally look like one of those little chattering teeth toys. It looks like she put one of those in her mouth. Like she literally can't close her mouth properly because the chompers are chomping. I don't know if this guy is that actor that ended up leaving his wife, said he wasn't gonna have babies, ended up with, I don't know if I mess with him or not. Again, I don't get why you had to do that. Those original teeth are stunning. Kylie, obviously we already know her whole plot is to look like a Barbie, or at one point was to look like a doll of some sort. I cannot believe people genuinely ditch their OG teeth. Like they're like, bye. Like, nope. Now, Selena, this one is one that they did her so dirty. Like I do not know who did this, but those OG teeth were so cute. Why are all of them the same height? Why are they all so uniform? It looks so fake. It looks completely ridiculous. I feel like when you look at all these before and afters, these actors and singers, they all look like a character of themselves. It's like if somebody was asked to draw The Weeknd, they would draw that version. I don't think that they would draw the OG. They almost don't have a human-like appearance to themselves after they get these fake teeth. Veneers are mainly used for cosmetic enhancement in case your teeth are cracked, discolored, have any sort of imperfections, or are slightly crooked. And also they can help if you have damaged tooth enamel. So I guess there is somewhat of a medical purpose, but not much. So you're asking me, Lael, are those veneers like dentures? Like what actually are they? I am so confused. If my boyfriend wants to get veneers, am I going to be going to bed with him every night while he pulls out his teeth and sticks them in a cup of Polident? Dentures are mostly for if you have actual missing teeth, like your teeth are falling out, they gotta pull all those ones out and you need to replace the tooth itself. Veneers are strictly for enhancing what you already have. A lot of doctors say the veneers are very similar to press-on nails. You have to shave down the original enamel of the tooth to make room for the veneer. Then the lab makes these little perfect porcelain press-on pieces that are uniquely fit to every single person that comes in for veneers, and then they are cemented to the front section of your teeth.
Porcelain veneers are thin shells of porcelain that are custom made that fit over the front surfaces of the teeth to change the color, look, shape, and alignment of the teeth. We go through a multi-step process in order to achieve this result. We permanently bond the porcelain veneers to the teeth, and once bonded, they will last 15 years and longer. And now we have a new...
That is wild. Did you see her before pictures? Like they were stained. They were kind of missing some sort of the enamel. And now this is where everyone gets kind of nervous because you're shaving down your original smile. You will never have your original teeth or your original smile ever again. They do have to shave down that enamel, the white part of your teeth, to obviously be able to fit these caps right on top. So how much are they really shaving? Because I just think everyone is going to look like a little shark with pointy, tiny little teeth.
How much of the tooth do we shave for porcelain veneers? For porcelain veneers, we generally shave 0.5 millimeters to 1 millimeter off the front surface of the tooth and 0.5 millimeters to 1 millimeter off the edges of the teeth. This gives us enough.
Still makes me nervous.
The porcelain veneer thickness is usually the thickness of a few contact lenses or the thickness of a fingernail that's going to cover the front surface of the tooth.
I don't know why this gives me chills. Like, everything to do with teeth just kind of freaks me out a little bit.
The straighter the teeth are, the less we have to shave, and the more crooked the teeth are, the more we have to shave in order to get the teeth straighter before the veneers go over the teeth.
So it's kind of like they're creating this perfect stencil and spot for them to be able to put the porcelain veneers right on top. Now, let me just remind you that when you shave off your natural teeth, there is no going back. You can never get that enamel back and that original shape that you had since birth. Like, there's no going back, and once you commit, there's only a few options that you can do after you've done this procedure.
Once you commit to porcelain veneers, you are committing to porcelain veneers indefinitely. So I want you to understand that long before you make the decision of whether this is the right thing for you. Let's peel that back, because even if I do no prep, I don't remove any of your tooth structure, but I adhere veneers to your teeth, and say you wanted to remove them down the road, I still have to cut those off, right? There's still the risk of damaging the tooth underneath it.
So there's 3 different types of veneers. You got porcelain veneers, which we are mainly focusing on this video today. There's composite veneers, which is essentially where they build a tooth using composite bonding right on top of your tooth. So the entire tooth is getting covered in some sort of substance. We don't know what that substance is. And then there are no prep veneers, which are essentially like a preset set of press-on nails that they just attach to your teeth, but they still have to prep the tooth under so that the teeth don't fall out.
Say I'm going to have porcelain veneers. In my opinion, after doing cosmetic dentistry for 20 plus years, you're committed indefinitely.
Wow, like there is no going back. Now, when you get porcelain veneers, every single tooth is custom made specifically for you. Everything can be customized from the shape, the color, to the transparency of the tooth. Like, however natural you want to make them, you can create your entire own smile from scratch. Cook it up. On the outside, they appear like brand new, pearly, perfect teeth, like fresh off the braces, but behind, your old teeth still do exist. So you might be thinking to yourself, this sounds absolutely amazing. I hate my natural teeth. Let's do it. Well, just coming close for this one because it's gonna hurt. The industry average per veneer is anywhere from $900 to $3,000 a tooth. Per tooth! Yes, you heard me right. Like, I can only afford to do one. Like, what am I gonna do, the front first one? Like, that's not even IG baddie money. That's like Nepo baby money. So majority of people have to do at least 8 teeth, because when you smile, there is approximately 6 to 8 teeth that will be showing in the front, and you obviously don't want to have this hard stop. And I'm gonna show you a video explaining exactly why you need to spend like $20,000 for a cosmetic upgrade on your teeth. All for it to cause pain? Okay, no, we're gonna get there.
Don't do what Matt did. Stop and think before you do veneers, and be smart. Automatically start with 8 or 10 and get a beautiful, complete smile. This is a really big deal. A lot of people come in thinking they can get 2, 4, 6, but 6 is especially awkward because it creates a really aggressive stop right at the corners of your mouth, and you very much see the change in color with your posterior teeth. He went from gaps in his teeth.
He really could have just used a set of braces. Like, let's be so for real. These people going ahead and absolutely ruining their face with these chompers. Like, sure, his teeth weren't perfect, but he easily could have gotten them fixed with like much more minor procedures.
A little funny, a little awkward to 6 veneers.
So I don't know if you guys can see, his teeth completely stop, and you still have like 3 teeth showing on the side.
Veneers or crowns, but he definitely got the front 6 of his teeth done.
That looks ridiculous. So you at minimum have to be spending $20,000 just to get these veneers, and I'm talking about American dollars, you guys. If any of you live in Canada, you know that we are 70 cents to the dollar. What am I spending 30 grand? Like, what am my eyes, like I'm gonna cry thinking about spending that much money on my teeth. Without a shadow of a doubt, your natural teeth will always look so much better than these sore excuses for chiclets. Veneers look awful. And even with Matt Rife, like, just get braces, bro. Just keep your OG teeth. At this point, I will fight you one-on-one in the parking lot of Home Depot with iron fists over how bad veneers look.
People's faces are really starting to scare me.
Yeah.
I want to just say to anyone listening to this, you are beautiful just the way you are.
You're so beautiful.
You radiate light and love, and your lips don't need to look like they're trying to escape. That's all I'm going to say.
And those veneers are kicking your ass. I should ride for veneers kicking their owners' asses.
Because you know that you don't wear veneers, veneers wear you.
It's like dog walking.
No, veneers wear you. Like, it's like you're putting them on. There's nothing natural about them. This poor girl. No.
I think the worst thing is as well, right, I spoke to customer services and they said to me, that's how it's supposed to be. That's like the length of my teeth. This is not the length of my teeth.
Babe, it's giving horse. Babe, it's giving nay. Babe, it's giving nay. Like, we need to pop those off. Whatever little shark T-Rex stubs you got under there, let's live with them, because anything is better than that.
Don't tell me you'd let your daughter walk around looking like this.
Oh my God. If I looked like that, I would be fearing for my life. Like, prayers and blessings towards this woman. If your dentist or whoever is doing this procedure on you doesn't understand facial aesthetics, they need to understand that every face is not completely horizontal and symmetrical. People's eyes, their noses, things about our faces are so unique and they are crooked. So you need to be able to match up the shape of the tooth with the natural angles of people's faces. This woman's teeth are like at an angle. So even if the teeth are perfectly aligned and perfectly straight, that does not mean that they suit this person's face, and they are clearly way too big. The comments, it's giving Matt Rife. It's giving Freddie Mercury. Peter, the horse is here. Like, literally, no. Like, this is so bad. It's giving Eliza Edwards, yes. Oh my God, and then people are saying you should file them down straight. I would never take a nail file to my tooth. This man is on a new level of delulu about his veneers. Like, you guys, like, you need to let him know that this is not okay. Like, it's not okay.
It's crazy the amount of people that are saying the best veneers that they've ever seen. Thanks so much. But I'm even happier now because of all the comments and all the messages I get, and then people stop me saying, God, where'd you get your teeth done? They look so nice. That's what I was a bit nervous when I got them done, because I thought the last thing I want is to get my veneers done and then for not.
I'm at a loss for words. And for me, that says a lot. Like, I never am at a loss for words. I always have something to say. Dude, they look awful.
They look natural, you know, I wanted to keep the natural look, so that's why I got them exactly like this. Absolutely perfect. Now, I don't want to gatekeep. I went to Turkey.
I don't want to gatekeep. I went to Turkey. Babe, we can tell you went to Turkey. We can tell. The most important part about, like, the facial aesthetics and what they learn in school about the shape of teeth is that the front two are supposed to be the same length as the canines, and the ones that are beside the front teeth are supposed to be like a millimeter smaller. They're supposed to have some depth and change between them. This is literally just straight across. He's gonna mess up a corn on the cob. Are the natural veneers here with us? The most unnatural looking veneers I have ever seen. Like a fresh piano. You guys need to stop me before I lose my crap. This was a disaster that will cause bad breath.
So I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but those are terrifyingly horrible veneers. I don't know who did that, but I just look at the margins. The margins are horrible. The inflammation around the gums. You will get what's called veneer breath.
Pardon me? The veneer breath. And what would that be?
With veneers like that, food bacteria gets trapped around the gingival margins. It is a disaster. That's really a disaster. It's unfortunate. Veneers should look like this. These are beautiful veneers, okay? Look at the gingival margin. That's perfection. Look at how pretty these look.
This man is a connoisseur of his veneers. Like, he cooks those up for days.
These look amazing. If you get veneers, you're gonna have to spend a decent amount of money from a really high-end cosmetic lab
to do them
right. If you cheap out on veneers, they will look like the chiclet veneer over there.
Veneer breath, what even is that? It's putrid breath that comes from having veneers done. Food and bacteria can get trapped under them and the gums. So no matter how much you brush, how much you floss, they are trapped up underneath where your old teeth are if they're not sealed properly. Like, the complications, it's like, really? No, you guys, it's just, it gets worse. It gets worse and worse the deeper down the rabbit hole you go. Babe, they are a piano. And you do look like a beautiful Shetland pony. I really love this video that this creator came out with, Classic and Chic. I really love their page. Specifically, they made this post about how important it is that you have your natural teeth because they give us character. And they truly are what make each of our faces extraordinarily unique. I don't know who this guy is on the left. He looks like Tom Hardy, but I don't think that's Tom Hardy. Those teeth are wildly interesting. Like, that is so unique. And Adriana Lima obviously has beautiful everything. So they went and they photoshopped veneers onto each of these people. Don't even play me about Kristen Stewart's beauty. Don't even play me about Miss Bella Swan. I'm reading Twilight right now, and this is who I am and who I always aspired to be as a child. Those OG teeth are perfection. Look at those. Adriana Lima, Why did you make her a cookie cutter cartoon? Why'd you make her look like a blow up doll Barbie? That is not normal. This man is a crime because that smile is special, bro. Like, that is like fantastic. I mean, even Zendaya, I never really noticed her smile other than the fact that it's beautiful. Obviously, her teeth are great, but it really takes away an originality that is so important to each individual and each person. Avril Lavigne has crazy cute teeth. I've always thought she has the best teeth, and I'm sorry, who is that? I mean, Justin Bieber's teeth are already amazing, but again, like, yeah, the unnaturally white, straight teeth. I'm all for a straight, beautiful smile. Braces are great. My cousin's got braces, and I don't mean to shout them out, but all 4 of them, their teeth are fantastic. Beauty is pain, but that is the right kind of pain. No, you guys better stop. No, you guys better stop. You guys already see my stance on these veneers. It's kind of getting ridiculous. There's truly nothing like a natural smile that suits your face the best. I completely understand health-related issues to make you go ahead and get dental work done, of course. Whether you need an implant, sometimes teeth die if your teeth are falling out and you need dentures. But to completely change the essence of your natural face, all for cosmetic purposes, is crazy to me. And the worst part about veneers is that you might think because of that hefty price tag that they would last an entire lifetime, but no. Veneers only last 10 to 20 years. And then you have to get them done again. So no wonder people are running away to Turkey. It's because you are saving quite a bit of money, especially if you get this treatment multiple times in your lifetime. So when you think you're making a true investment in your smile, they crack, they break, and they pop out multiple times, so you constantly have to be getting them redone. Unlike your natural teeth that will stick with you until you're old and dry and wrinkly. I am sorry, I am just not up to spending the price of a used 2015 Toyota Camry every 10 years just for cosmetic enhancements on my teeth. So your natural teeth are essentially made for eating, chewing, sawing down, and breaking down all your food before you eat it. And a lot of people find that after they get their veneers, they cannot use their teeth what they are naturally designed for. We need them to eat. Teeth also help us form sound and communicate properly, and people that get these, like, everything changes. You need to learn how to talk again. A woman on TikTok came out with this video about how she was so poorly wronged by a company in Miami with her veneers, and this video has gotten over 13 million views because of what a horrible experience she's had.
I know that I look crazy, and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet, but the stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like, the only place I can really go to is my platforms. As everybody pretty much knows, 2 years ago, I had dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life. Like, literally ruined my life. And I'm still dealing with it to this day.
Like, imagine going and being like, I want my dream smile. You have some extra money, you want to spend it, and you never had these health issues before. And you're wondering, like, what could she, she's going to get to it. I promise she's going to get to it. But what could she have possibly done to her teeth to make her life so horrible? And I'm sure she sits there and wonders, why would I do this completely for aesthetics when it is actually affecting my day-to-day life?
I just left another doctor, another TMJ doctor. This is the 3rd or 4th one that I've gone to. And I'm just very overwhelmed. Like, the medical industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care about what you are going through. Like, everything is about money for them.
Guys, what have I been telling you for so many months now? I've been telling you constantly that whether it's a dermatologist or a dentist, these people care the most about their business and themselves. Have you ever seen a dentist, a dental hygienist, somebody that specifically works on teeth that has veneers?
No, they don't.
Have you ever seen an optometrist going and getting LASIK? No, you never see that. It just doesn't happen. These people are for the health of your teeth and your gums, and I do not think that these veneers create a healthy environment for your teeth and for your natural bodily functions.
And like, I understand, like, people have to get paid, but it's like, the fact that, like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't use insurance. I can't do anything. I've already spent $80,000 pretty much on this whole situation in 2 years. And I go to another.
$80,000? $80,000? What? In some places, that's a down payment on a home. And you're spending that on your teeth? Are you crazy? Sorry, Queen. But my God.
Doctor, because I have severe TMJ now because of the veneers that Smile Dental Center did. They lost my bite. I have severe TMJ. I got my teeth redone. It didn't fix it. that was another $30,000.
Yeah, to go and get all that. She's got her bottom teeth, she's got her top teeth. That is so much money. And they're probably like, oh, well, maybe it'll get fixed if we do this for you. And in reality, they're just trying to make more money. We'll just do you another set. See what happens. We don't know if it's gonna fix anything, but worth a try.
It's just like, I just had an appointment and like, you know, they're telling me like, okay, we could do this. And it, you know, it could be a big money pit, and, you know, it could be, you know, another 80K, and, you know, it might not work. Like, I've spent so much money with so many doctors just praying that something works for me, and nothing works. Nothing ever works. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I can't even sue the freaking dentist. Every time I come on here telling my story about what happened, which is a crazy ass story, I'm like, just sue. Why don't you sue? If I could sue, that would be the first thing I'm doing, but I can't do that. It's not possible. Like, can't sue for my sensory issues. My sensory issues are unknown. Every time I go to a doctor, they've never heard of it. And you can't prove that they gave you these issues because there's no way to diagnose it specifically. Like,
oh my gosh.
It's just a whole thing.
This is the thing. Every single person is very, very unique, especially with their mouths, their bite, our faces when we talk about plastic surgery and fillers. And sure, you could have a very large percentage of people have no issues, but there is always going to be the outliers that suffer from something completely unknown and unprepared for. That's why when you go ahead and you do a cosmetic treatment, something that is not necessary, something that you're investing your money into, all for aesthetics, you need to know all of the possible and potential side effects.
They offered to give me my money back within the first year, and I told them no, so that I could bring awareness, because like, people are just like, you know, out there getting veneers and whatever the case may be. Like, my life is literally ruined because I got my teeth redone.
Oh my God.
I'm not even joking.
It's
like,
horrible.
I'm constantly in pain. I can't even close my mouth properly. I have to wear a retainer every single day, 24/7 pretty much, to even close my mouth comfortably. No bite adjustments can fix it. Nothing. I've done 100 bite adjustments. I've gone to 10 different dentists, 4 different TMJ doctors. I've done integrative medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've done everything you could possibly. I've done hypnosis.
Girl, it's time to pull them all out and do the dentures. At this point, if I was suffering from such intense pain over like a cosmetic treatment like teeth, she's beautiful anyway. I'm sure she had just fine teeth, perfectly functioning teeth. Rip them out. Don't get veneers again. Clearly the veneers are not working for you. It's bad juju. Go and get the dentures. So what? I'm sure your boyfriend would love it.
It's just,
I feel really bad for her.
I guess my only thing is just don't get veneers, and know that like something like this can ruin your life.
Oh my God, yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm not giving nobody else 80 bands. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, the fact that these people are so like, just everything is so money driven, and like, I understand, but it's like, this shit is like really medical for me. Like, why does nobody care about people in chronic pain?
This is the thing.
Without you having to spend 80 bands.
People don't understand the value of $1 anymore. Like $1,000, whatever way you spin it, whether you're a millionaire or not, $1,000 is still a lot of money in today's day. And to think that you could spend upwards of 80 grand on something that should have been done the right way the first time, and you can't do anything about it, pull them out. Veneers and LASIK I will never do because of the horror stories that I've heard. Veneers are so extreme. I don't know why people have to do that first. Like, try braces or composite. We're gonna get to that. I just wish people looked more into veneers before getting them. Composite bonding all the way. I hope it gets better. Another very alarming factor of getting veneers is the amount of people that say that they just will casually pop off. They will literally be eating a sandwich and their tooth will be in the sandwich. The tooth will just so happen to pop right off their face.
For whatever reason, while I was chewing, my teeth collided and made the worst sound that I've ever heard.
My teeth collided? What does that mean?
Even my boyfriend was like, what happened? Like, what was that? And my veneer popped off my tooth. And now this isn't, a major deal. I can just go back and have him put it back on. But I kid you not, I've had a veneer pop off even while I'm like brushing my teeth every month and a half since I got them done in April.
That is disgusting. Like, I'm sorry. I just want my teeth to work. I want my teeth to chew. I don't care what else they do. And I really do not want them to fall off. They need to stick with me. I need them until I'm old. I cannot stand the thought of spending that much money and they just casually pop off my face. Do you remember what it was like to lose your baby teeth? I'm not sure why, but I have a very specific memory of the feeling of what it feels like to lose that baby teeth when it wiggles back and forth. Maybe it's because my dad always used to chase me around with some pliers, asking if he would rip it out. No, you can't. And I would wiggle the tooth back and forth and I would know when it was about to pop out. And I just don't know what it is. I'm sure it's nothing like this, but that is all I can think about. You couldn't pay me $1 million to relive that. Well, $1 million? Who remembers when Tana Mojo lost her veneer?
It's about...
And this is a consistent thing that happens to her. She always is missing a veneer.
You guys, this isn't a drill. I'm in Hawaii, and it happened again.
Can I get my
My tooth is in her purse.
I was mid-conversation with her and was praying a corn kernel fell out of her mouth. It was a tooth.
So Tana actually has something called a crown. So a crown is a tooth that they completely create that caps the entirety of the shaven down little shark tooth that she has, whereas a veneer just goes specifically on top. And what blows my mind is this is a service that you're paying $20,000 minimum for. Imagine you're getting married and you're like, ooh, a little charcuterie board, a little cracker, pop. No, it could never be me. $10,000 down the drain. Bro, stop it. Composite bonding is the only way for real. Just seen Tana Mojo's veneer incident. Now this. Y'all gonna learn about getting veneers. So the issues with crowns and veneers is that tooth specifically is not getting any oxygen and it is being smothered by this foreign substance. There's a high possibility that the tooth could rot underneath if it is not sealed properly, and a lot of people very much talk about horrible tooth sensitivity. When you remove that enamel on top, this dentin, this next part of your tooth, is being a little bit more exposed, and it should be sealed properly with an acid. There shouldn't be any rotting of any sort, but a lot of times people have extreme tooth sensitivity. I went down a veneer Reddit rabbit hole and I found so much information when I was researching for this video, and somebody posted it. Ideally, the teeth underneath should be decay-free prior to the veneers being bonded. They are etched with acid before the veneers are attached and are basically sealed under the binding cement. But if you go somewhere cheaper, or if you try to cheap out, that seems to be the common question all over all of these videos we're watching. Did Winter spend a little bit of money? No, she spent a lot of money, but was that a good dental office? Were people having actually good results? If you go to Turkey or you go to Mexico, are you gonna get the service and the care where you're actually gonna have something that lasts and doesn't rot away your entire tooth? If it's not performed properly, the tooth very much can rot away and just die. So this woman went to go and get cheaper dental work abroad and her tooth rotted underneath her composite veneer.
Yesterday, we took off all 20 of those horrible composite veneers that were causing my teeth to rot. Do you see this disgustingness? Oh my.
That is disgusting, you guys. Like, underneath, just completely rotting away. You are consuming all of that. It is important to treat a dying or a dead tooth as soon as possible. That's because left untreated, the bacteria from the dead tooth can spread and lead to loss of additional teeth. It can also lead to issues with your entire jaw.
I got veneers, and I think it was probably the worst mistake of my entire life because the way that I look now terrifies me. So here's a few things you need to think about if you're deciding to get veneers, and I'll show you what they look like here in a second. 1, celebrities have a lot more wealth and resources than you do, so if theirs look bad, yours could definitely look way, 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 way worse.
Yup.
A lot of celebrities have been getting veneers, and while there have been some good ones, I'm going to name people who have veneers, and this doesn't mean they're good or bad, but just off the top, I'm thinking about like Matt Rife's veneers, I'm thinking about Jennifer Lawrence, I'm thinking about Tom Brady, like people in any industry. Veneers are just like, boom, get them. Matt Stafford, like, all of these people are getting veneers, and a lot of times, honestly, I think they're not done that well.
I'm honestly impressed that this guy had the nards to go and get his veneers done, especially spending a fraction of the price when he's openly admitting the fact that all of these celebrities look bad. Why do we want something to look so bad? It's the exact same thing as fillers. Now, I've actually seen one case of a girl on TikTok where she was very open about going and getting veneers, and they look fantastic. They look really good, and they suit her face. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Of course, those look good. Like, they look a lot like her original teeth, but let's be so for real, they don't look much different. Her original teeth were really pretty. Like, just go get some braces and a teeth whiten. Now, with the surge of popularity in veneers, you've got a huge market for fake alternatives, and these are some of the worst alternatives I have ever seen. Like, cheap options, people are getting fake teeth and veneers done, and you're not ready, at the nail salon with acrylic dip powder. You guys, I'm done. Like, at this point, retire me.
So apparently this is a nail tech placing dental veneers in the mouth. They are sizing them up, using the light, curing it, and then polishing and filing it down with a nail file. And she's got brand new white teeth. Wow, fantastic.
You've got to be kidding me. Like, my heart is racing.
I do this for real.
But, like, veneers.
And side note,
look, she's painting them with, like, gel polish.
Found the girl that did veneers by Vanessa. But further, we got the basement braces, we got the crazy veneer technicians, and now we got nail technicians doing acrylic on people's teeth. What are we getting into? Now, first off, I'm pretty sure this could be hazardous to your health.
Yes.
Not 100% here, but I'm pretty sure doing acrylic and monomer.
You're not supposed to put it in your mouth?
To your teeth directly is probably, you're going to be swallowing that. That can't be good for you, right? That's dangerous, right? It's toxic, right? Not only that, but how are they bonding it to the teeth? I'm pretty sure if you don't have any etching or bonding, which I didn't see them do there, that those guys are just gonna go bloop.
There's also something called clip-on veneers. So these are pre-made rows and strips of teeth that you can actually get molded so that they clip right onto your original teeth. Oh, they look so bad. You don't even understand what is possible over time with putting this foreign object in your mouth. Like, you're trying to cheap out by getting clip-on veneers, but then you end up having bite issues that you need to correct later on. So now this raises the question, if you have bad teeth, spaced out teeth, teeth that you don't like, what are you actually supposed to do? Well, the first option is, of course, braces. If you have crooked teeth and they are crowded over, you're gonna have a much easier time if you go and spend even a fraction of the price. Braces are expensive, but you're actually going to be fixing the health of your teeth. They're going to be straighter, they're gonna look better, and honestly, compared to what you spent on veneers, it is a tiny little penny. It's a little investment. This is what Matt Rife should have done. And the amazing part is you actually get to keep your original natural teeth. Now, the one thing about getting braces is it actually doesn't fix the original shaping of your teeth. If you want a more squared off appearance, if you don't like how small some of your teeth are, obviously braces aren't the only thing that you can do. There is another option that I did mention earlier in this video called composite bonding. Composite bonding teeth reveal. They look beautiful.
On the tooth and build it up using the same stuff that they would use to fill a cavity with. It's called composite. This is a great option for people who have fairly straight teeth that just don't like the shape of the teeth. Now, she has what we call bunny tooth look, where you have very long central incisors and your lateral incisors are raised up, causing this kind of bunny tooth look. And so she's actually a great component for composite bond. Now, back in the day, composite bonding actually used to be a lot worse. You know, composite was very opaque and thick, and it didn't have the translucency of normal teeth, so it always looked a little off. But more and more, as new technology comes out, as people figure out the artistry of building up different dentin layers and clear enamel layers and mimicking tooth structure, there's a lot of people out there that are cosmetic dentists that do a great job with composite.
I had composite bonding, or composite bonding, on one of my teeth specifically. I'll show you guys. On my right tooth, you can see there's some ridges there, and on my left tooth, I actually wasn't born with a molar on this one side. And see how flat from the composite bonding that tooth has become, and it looks so uniform and it is so flush. I didn't find it necessary to do it on any of my other teeth, but a lot of people say that composite bonding doesn't really last as long as something like veneers, and you have to go back often and time again. One small insecurity that I did want to take care of, and I love my smile because of it. I feel like all of my teeth are perfectly uniform and filled in now. So it cost me about $200 to get the one single tooth bonded, and it has lasted me over 7 years at this point. Same color and transparency as the rest of my teeth. I think the person did an amazing job. And when people claim that they only last 2 to 5 years, if you take really good care of your teeth, of course anything is going to last. There was even comment sections in the Reddit threads all over TikTok that composite bonding for some people has lasted over 20 years. And the effects of them falling out, there is no change in the structure of your teeth. There's no change in the enamel. They're only building on top of what you already have. So if for any reason it comes off or breaks away, you can easily go get it replaced, and it's not going to actually make a difference. It's just cosmetic. In this video, I feel like I'm only really skimming the surface. The reality is there are a lot of side effects. You are messing around with what your mama gave you. Your teeth are perfect as they are, whether they're yellow, whether they're cracked, whether they're whatever. As long as you don't have any discomfort, you will never be able to get that enamel back. Once they start to shave everything down, it will never look the same. And if I'm gonna speak from my heart and my personal opinion, I think they look really bad. I think there are a lot of other options you should try, like braces, composite bonding, that might give you the perfect desired look that you are actually looking for. I've had a lot of friends in their adult years getting Invisalign, and it has changed everything for them, and they love it. Good veneers, of course, do exist, but I do believe that 80% of them, like most procedures, look absolutely terrible. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I only make these videos because I truly love and care about you. I know that the beauty standard and everything that we see online is just pulling us in day after day. We want to look like a Barbie. We want to look like an Instagram baddie. We are all subject to how these people are selling us these procedures, and we want to look our best. I promise you, you need to do the research before you make any of these decisions. It's so important to be informed, and I'm only ever making these videos to help you make that best decision for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.